Welcome to the first in our series of training videos designed to help you get the most out of LinkedIn as a student or recent grad. This is the first of 6 topics to help you use LinkedIn in your job search and your career planning. It's no secret that it's a tough economy right now, and it's particularly tough for college students and recent grads just entering the job market. To get started, I'd like to share the story of Anne, a 2009 graduate of the University of Idaho. Anne was looking for an internship in marketing and international business, and she really wanted to move to Seattle. She started using LinkedIn's advanced search function to search local Seattleites in her field, reviewing the profiles of the people who had the job that she eventually wanted. Anne paid special attention to the consistencies in the profiles of these people and where they had initially started their careers. After checking the websites of these firms, one company seemed to be exactly what Anne had been searching for. She quickly clicked over to LinkedIn's company pages, where she was able to find lots of information about that company and also check out the profiles of people who work there. On your screen, you can see an example of a LinkedIn company page just like the one Anne looked at. Once she had done her research, Anne wrote a nice friendly LinkedIn connection request to a person who was listed as recently having interned at this company. His name was Henry. This is the beginning on your screen of the actual email that Anne sent to Henry on LinkedIn. Well, it turned out that Henry was happy to help an ambitious, polite college student, and he briefed Anne on pretty much everything you might need to know to get an interview at his company. She was able to tailor her resume and cover letter specifically to the company, and her interviewer told Anne that she had one of the best applications he had ever seen. And now, thanks in part to LinkedIn, Anne is happy and employed in Seattle. As you can see from Anne's story, LinkedIn doesn't do the work for you, but it makes it so much easier for you to make connections and leverage those connections to help you get a foot in the door with potential employers. In short, LinkedIn helps you get where you want to go. Before we look more closely at how LinkedIn works and how it can help you, let's be clear about what LinkedIn is not. LinkedIn is not the place to post party photos or status updates about your cat. It's also not a traditional job board where you see long lists of jobs with no relevant information that can help you land that position. What LinkedIn is a professional social network that helps people make the most of their trusted professional relationships. You start by connecting on LinkedIn with people you already know from the real world. Then the site provides you with tools to connect, degree by degree, with the connections of your connections for mutual benefit, like job referrals, discussions on various topics, event announcements, and much more. Here's some demographic information about the 60 million people on LinkedIn. The main takeaway here is that there are a whole lot of incredibly diverse people on LinkedIn all together in one place. And as you can see from the diagram on the right, about half of LinkedIn users are outside the United States, which is incredibly important if you're interested in working internationally. So of course, none of this matters unless it helps you find a job and build your career. Here's a quick overview of the biggest career challenges LinkedIn can help you overcome based on questions we've received from students and grads just like you. In a tough job market especially, it's really important to clearly define your skills and experience, which often leads students to ask that classic question, how do I get a job without experience and get experience without a job? The truth is that you have a lot more experience than you might think. And your LinkedIn profile is the place to show that experience. As you go through the steps of building your profile, you'll see how so much of your college and extracurricular experience relates to the professional world. Once you've established an online identity, you'll want to start thinking about what kinds of jobs you want to apply for. In video number 3, we'll talk about using LinkedIn's advanced search to check out the career paths other people with your interests have pursued. It's like having a database of 60 million people's career paths. Here's another challenge that many students face. They think they have no professional contacts, but the reality is that everyone has a professional network. This is what we'll talk about in video 4. The best networks begin with those you know and trust and then grow based on personal referrals, and that's the whole point of LinkedIn too. How do you turn a professional profile, research, and a network into real job leads? The key to using LinkedIn to help you find a job is the way that the site can show you how you are personally connected to any potential employer. And finally, LinkedIn can help you prepare for job interviews when you land them. Recruiters say that demonstrating knowledge about their companies is one of the most important factors in landing a job. So before a job interview, you can use LinkedIn to learn about the background and interests of the people you're scheduled to meet. This will make you feel much more prepared and confident about the get-together and give you some good conversation starters. Thanks for watching video number 1. Be sure to check out all of the videos in our LinkedIn Grad Guide series. Good luck and see you on LinkedIn.